Hey, take a close look at the image on your screen. That's $4.02 worth of Bitcoin sitting in my online wallet. And although $4 is nothing, in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you how I 10 times these earnings. Not doubled, not tripled, but more than 10 times these earnings into $55.67 worth of Bitcoin. And then I went on to turn this $55.67 investment into $346.35 worth of Bitcoin. Yep, I was able to grow a small balance of $4.02 into $346.35 worth of Bitcoin. And it all comes down to using a multiplication loophole found inside of the blockchain. It doesn't involve buying or selling Bitcoin, it doesn't involve minting, it doesn't involve any coding. And the one thing that I must make crystal clear is that this isn't anything remotely technical. It's something that even 10-year-old school children could do. This loophole was discovered by one of my friends named Andrew, who's worked with big companies like Coinbase, Google, Facebook. You see, Andrew bought Bitcoin in 2011 when only computer nerds knew about it. A single Bitcoin was selling for $5 at the time. Today, it's trading for over $40,000. He knows all the tricks, tips, and loopholes with Bitcoin, so what the heck is this guy doing? I asked myself the same exact question, so without hesitation, I immediately contacted him, pretty much begging to learn his strategy. And sadly, he was closed off at first, but after some persistence and persuasion, he decided to fully show me his revolutionary Bitcoin multiplication strategy. Introducing Apollo22. Apollo22 is a simple 3-step Bitcoin multiplication system that's letting us transform a small Bitcoin balance like this into a decent-sized balance like this. And like I said earlier, this does not involve buying or selling Bitcoin. Instead, it all comes down to a 3-step process that lets you tap into the $1.98 trillion blockchain revolution. Now, I know there's a lot of fake proof out there, so we're going to do this in live time to show you that this actually works.
Okay, so I'm at my computer right now and I'm going to show you how all of this works. So the first thing you need is some starting balance, and as you can see I have about $3-4 right here on my wallet.
Level instructions, then you shouldn't have any problem succeeding with Apollo22. Okay, now you understand what Apollo22 is, you've seen all the proof and how well it works, so how much is it going to cost you? Well, we originally considered selling this 3-step Bitcoin multiplication process to my already existing students for over $2,000. And although that's a large price, I could easily get hundreds of people to pay this price. But I understand how much you want something that works, There was a time in my life when I was a school teacher and could barely provide for my wife and 2 children. So I want you to have the chance to access Apollo22 and experience the power of it. For a limited time only, we're going to be slicing the price down to something that anyone can afford. It'll set you back the same price as a few drinks at Starbucks. However, here's the catch. This discount is only available for the early bird members of Apollo22. Once this phase is over, we will be raising the price back to $2,000. If you come back later, there's a good chance that it could happen. Why risk that when you could have gotten started earlier for the price of a cheap t-shirt? So, what are you waiting for? Are you ready to finally uncover our 3-step Bitcoin multiplication system inside of Apollo22? Then take the plunge. Click the button below right now to get Apollo22 for the lowest price. We'll see you inside.